This is Expert No Skip. We've got 8 of these in the queue, and we have to get 10 clears for it to count. Here we go.
Let's go.
Standard no tag. Oh, hello. You get one ups there, maybe? Nice. I feel like the right choice is up. This side doesn't matter. All right. Am I supposed to get a P-switch somewhere? Is there a hidden P-switch?
Oh no!
That's not it. Where could it be? Could definitely be in here. Or above here. No comments. Speaking of hidden item hunts. I guess we could try up here. What's the point of these two pathways? What the heck, dude? Is it in the saw and I just missed it? No? We already got one up. Oh, alright.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Let's go.
First key chase. I probably have to hold this, right? I mean, I could maybe break the level, go back for the key. Really? And I need the key here. Okay. So we're all geared up pretty much. Let's just play it. No cheesing really needed. There's not much this level. Hopefully there's not a item check. Wait, really? In trouble? Kind of an item check. A half item check. Would be nice. What? It's pretty hard to avoid damage on that spike mitt. Can kick it, but it's pretty narrow. Got it! No! There we go. We should be fine, even if we take damage. After this. Worth. Dead Fanto and no one up GG. Fine.
Let's go.
50-second speed run.
Oh no.
Dang it! Did it again.
Zero pi 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 zero pi.
Thank you, Luke. I can't remember out that door. I'm so focused on like watching my character, and then sound effects are just like all over my face. This is really annoying, dude. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Really? After all that, now you're gonna donut block me? We're gonna lose because of that?
Oh,
Dude.
oh.
Ugh. Weird elements in a time attack level? I guess you could call it a time attack. It kind of is. Just like honestly get rid of the sound effects and I'd probably be fine with it. They made it kind of like hard to read and then they added this crap on top of that. Why would I hit that actually? Can I just leave that in the other direction and just skip that section? Am I missing something? Six, we should be good. Okay. Unless that walk. No, we're fine.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Let's go.
Seconds, escape the thwomp. There's one. Oh, small jump there. Alrighty.
Let's go.
We need rank 1000 for a bronze medal. We're getting closer. Oh wow. He's gonna blow himself up.
Oh no!
Well, we tried. So we gotta kill Boom Boom, and then it's kind of a don't break the thing maze. That's what I'm supposed to do? I'm racing that. What? It blew up so...
Oh no!
I thought I had another round. So we can grab this little one up. Okay, now go left, just go left. Now where do I go? Blow it all up. All right.
Let's go!
Revenge of the Monty Moles. Was it all? All 38, okay. We don't have an opportunity to get one-ups. I'd be very disappointed. 38 of these guys? You're saying you can't put 8 together? I don't enjoy ninja speedruns? What makes you say that? You are not moles. You've never seen me play one? I played them back when they came out. I kind of felt like, what's the point after the competition? I think I was top 100 for maybe 1 or 2. I remember I grinded the one that they sent out physical medals for a little while. Moo. I think my time was good enough if I was in a different region. I've gotten a medal. Really? What is this junk? Ooh. Curious about my maker habits. I've tried pretty much everything. I mean, the main exceptions was story mode. Kinda still is. I need Cloud, dude. How is this such a pain in the butt? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Apart from get lucky and get a Cloud quickly. That was almost it. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Never going back to that beginning. I'm a little curious about that in dev items. I think when I first got the game, I went straight into Super Expert. Because I was like, that's what I watched on Twitch. That looks fun. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do any of this. So then I tried Expert, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do any of this. And gradually I worked my way up. There is no dev stuff in this level. Okay. Still boo. But I was curious. My format is a lot of fun. I guess I find it to be full of variety. I say it has a lot of variety, but people play other ways. Maybe they feel like that has more variety. What? See. Could get 1-ups if we're feeling patient. Bouncing on the big dry bones. Doing the microgroupa. Really? So I'm dead because... why?
Oh no!
Do I need to go in? Was I in the subworld? There he is. Yay, 1-ups. Okay, so what we have to do, hit one, carry the other. Got it. I might consider producing content in another language as a closed caption. Mario is very popular in Venezuela. Do you think, do you speak Spanish, right? Is that what they speak in Venezuela? Crazy. Boss battle single player. It's also obviously popular in Japan. Well, the reason I ask
While searching for my slippers, I found the Alabama Beach Mouse playing Mario Maker 2 with Zeroplanes using the secret code FLibbertyGibbet for unlimited lives.
Shh, don't tell him about my infinite lives cheat.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
That's another good example. Unpaid, thank you, Unpaid. French. I know Unpaid, you speak French, right?
To go.
I don't have anyone that I know that speaks Portuguese or Spanish. I don't speak these languages. Could I learn these languages? I mean, that's a lot of effort. And it's not the effort that I'm unwilling to put in. It's the time. Because whatever I put a lot of time in, that means I can't put a lot of time into other things. Now, would I be interested in maybe like a software tool and then doing some programming, isolating my vocal track, which I already have. I've done speech to text. I've automated speech to text for my VODs. Say translating and even maybe like creating my own voice in say 11 Labs and having a dub, for example. Would I be willing to do something like that? Willing? Yes. The problem and why I asked you if you spoke, I think I said Spanish, is I don't know if it's good enough for somebody to watch. Would it be a bunch of nonsense? I think ideally, what would allow me to create content in another language is somebody who likes the content in English, speaks English, but prefers another language and is sort of willing to give me feedback on what works, what doesn't work. If I say something stupid and embarrassing, they'll be like, hey, this word wasn't okay, you know? Because there's no way I'm gonna know that. But I know all that stuff for English. The reason the person has to kind of, I think, already like it in English is they'd have to be interested in watching it. You know, this isn't something I really have a budget to pay somebody to do. Yeah, that was alright. Doesn't Mamuga have English as their second language? Yes, Mamuga's first language is Spanish. But Mamuga only recently kind of came back. Speedrun multiplayer versus Mamuga has kind of been not on Twitch for a couple years. Mamuga used to be a mod here. He specifically requested to be demodded. I was like, it's okay if you can't show up, like whatever, no big deal. You can still be a mod when you're here. Like, no, I don't want to be a mod anymore. I was like, okay. I trust Mamuga. My only issue with quote-unquote recruiting Mamuga for something like this is, does he have the time to allocate to it? I think he's pretty busy with work. Okay, 30 seconds to kill a Bowser with Yoshi? As if there's not a dev item, dude. Where is it?
Oh no!
I guess one way to do it is just to do it. And then seek feedback. Send it to somebody. Like, hey, how does this sound?
Oh no!
Comments?
Oh.
I have no idea what. Could this be Rip Run?
Oh no!
Can I please do a Canadian Thanksgiving themed stream on Monday? Dress up as a turkey or something. Canadian Thanksgiving's on Monday. That sounds like a fun reason to have a special segment. I'm not gonna dress up as a turkey.
Oh no!
Well, we go block by block. There it is.
Mario #1!
Are there good turkey costumes on Amazon? Do you speak Spanish, Arabo, by the way? I speak Yo hablo un poco. Not enough to talk about Mario Maker. Come on, Munchervex. Call that out. You do? Arabo didn't learn English until he was 6? Wow. I didn't even know English was your second language. Still doesn't know how to read. It's okay, me either. You never understood why Canada has 2 big holidays in October? Well, Canada gets colder, right? To me, it makes sense to do Thanksgiving earlier if it's colder earlier.
Mario #1! Woohoo!
End of harvest.
Let's go!
Seemed technical. You have inspired me, Luke. Whether or not this will work out, it sounds like a intriguing technical challenge to solve. Even if the technical solution doesn't work. I don't know if anybody's they're quite particularly attentive to the YouTube video descriptions. There was a while I was taking OpenAI's Whisper product, running it on my voice track, segmenting my turns at talk into like sentences basically. And then I would feed that into ChatGPT. So basically the speech to text of the entire stream. And then having ChatGPT summarize the stream, and I was using that in my YouTube description. That was also kind of a fun technical challenge. ultimately, I don't think it was particularly useful because it got a few things, but it was also kind of wrong. Hey, refrain. You speak Japanese? Oh, am I not taking any damage? Shouldn't have said anything. Next mushroom, we go in. Oh, that was dumb. It would have been dead if I was smart. Oh, he's not smart. Would require permission to rebroadcast my content? Wait, what would? Sorry, I missed the message. Hold on. This level is a bit of a interesting mess. Honestly, kind of a cool level, but also a bit of a mess. Probably giving it a like. Oh, hated. I appreciate the infinite power-ups from a player perspective. I think it kind of took the teeth off. They made some cool bosses. Honestly, like, I'm kind of curious to see it would definitely be the super expert version of this, because this is still expert with limited power-ups. Maybe just a couple. Not one, that's for sure. Doka-doka-da-da-dote-dote. I see that you're sending messages. I'm focused. Oh. Fun fact, I think SMB3 style is the only one where you can grab a pal like that through a one-way. So I'm not surprised that the level creator might not have known about that. Dude, all these Oreos. And a bonk. Get me out. Just get me out of here. Wait, where are we going? Oh. Going in the boss's ship. Final. No, dude. I don't like this room. It's too much of a mess. What even made him blow up? I can't. Bro, just stop. Just stop. Ugh. You get like... there's like no spare time to actually grab these bombs because of all the junk they have to go through. Ugh. And then even when you do grab them, there's like 900 entities all over the place that prevent you from actually throwing them or doing anything with them. Like, look at that. What was I supposed to do? Of course there's a bomb there. Like a bullet bill. Nope, I want that. You're serious? I finally got it, and you're saying I missed. You are a liar, game. You know I didn't miss that. Drop it on top. That's what I'm trying to do. It just... There's crap everywhere. Like, you grab it for a second, and it hits another piece of crap. Me out. Oh yeah. I didn't even get 1-ups. I was so wanted out of that level. You might be interested in dedicating time and energy into turning my content into a different language. Require permission to rebroadcast. Split my recording into a special file that doesn't include my actual on-camera personality. Put a cartoon character. So like you'd have like scripted dialogue over the top of of my stream, basically. That was a good level, but that last room was a mess. I don't know if I want to go back into that room, even just as a clip. Hello, blue guy. It's another infinite power at boss fight. Wow. Those are some gamer moves. I could give you a file if you like. If you want to learn to play with it, see what it looks like. The problem with recording, if you can, well, you can give me a practical way to automatically record a second copy of this broadcast, I'd be up for trying it, but every time I've played with something like that, it ends up being a bit of a mess. It breaks more than you expect it to. There used to be a really cool plugin called Source Record, but that doesn't work anymore.
Let's go.
Mario fights in World War I. I have an isolated microphone file. I do. I have 5 audio tracks that I record. One is the stream mix. That's what you're listening to right now. One is game audio. One is microphone audio by itself. Oh, I'm big dumb. And then 2 are other types of desktop audio. Yes, that's audio track 6 is just Beach Mice. I also have code for transcribing my microphone audio, pulling it out of the MKV file, converting it to a wave, running it through speech to text. I also have like wrapping code. It's looks at my files, keeps track of which one's been transcribed, automatically goes through and transcribes the next one. So I can just keep it running to keep it going. Didn't I have a mushroom last time? Wow.
Let's go.
Spot the difference challenge. There's a tall guy. I love spot the difference with 2 choices. It's so fun. Is the transcription I have flawed or is it accurate? I would say it's approximately as accurate as like your phone, like Siri. You know, it doesn't have Mario Maker knowledge built into it. If this was something that was I really dedicated a lot of time to, I bet I could figure out a way to fine tune it. You look into OpenAI's Whisper, that's what I'm using. They have a few different models you can download. The bigger ones are slower, but they're more accurate generally. But even the smallest models are pretty good for English. Reach the goal as Boomerang Mario. What was I supposed to do? There's more. What? Can I do this? No, we are not making it up like that. Okay. Yep. What am I supposed to do? Yay. There's a warp box somewhere. Technical no tag. What am I supposed to do? This. That's it. Number 1 battle is getting discovered. Are you saying content creation? In the new language, I see. As much as I like Mario Maker, it is not the new thriving game that a lot of people are discovering right now. I think it's a very fun game to stream, fun community. But do I think that, I don't know, a community in another language? I don't know that I could build a community in another language. Can you imagine that? Imagine I didn't speak English, like you didn't speak the same language as me. And, like I'm here playing Mario. That'd be so, honestly, that'd be weird. Not that it couldn't work. Why? Sounds like an interesting challenge. Mario doesn't fit in there. I knew there'd be something. Mario in other languages on Twitch, not with. Well, I do think that a lot of it is having a relationship with the streamer. Like I know you guys to a certain extent. It seems like it would be difficult or different. There was a language barrier. Maybe that's how some people already feel. Maybe people that don't speak English as their first language are just kind of like trying. Maybe it's not that weird. I'm just kind of thinking out loud.
Oh, no.
Good night, unpaid. Hope you rest well. What is that? I'm dead.
Oh, no.
Just wait for the Bowser fire to excavate, I think.
Oh, no.
I have closed caption for YouTube videos. I do, but I don't think anybody outside of English language speakers, at least they don't comment on my videos. I don't know if they're watching them. Wow. Music. Whatever. What do you want me to do? Heck, dude. Any mushrooms? Nope. Psh, no mushrooms, just dev propeller hat, thank you. Ha ha ha, so funny. Isn't it funny? I put a dev item in my level. Dang it, you butt. No, I do not find it humorous.
Mario #1! Woohoo!
That's another 10.
Let's go!
Do another. I kind of like the idea of getting this down to 5. Ultimate misery. Okay.
Oh no!
Have a boo. But I didn't want to hit that. Oh, Mario is cool. Hope you're having a nice morning, evening, afternoon, nap time. We got statistics in chat. I read that whole message. Never a good sign. First time chatter gives you a copy pasted message. But I will read it. Oh, you dirty bird.
Oh no!
You rearrange a deck of cards enough times, and statistically, it will eventually be in its original formation. We don't expect that to happen within time frame for the heat death of the universe, but theoretically, due to the fact that time is infinite, I'll go with your assumption. Same goes for the particles in your brain. It's not That one's a bit of a harder to accept assumption. There's a higher chance of your brain briefly forming in a void complete with memories of living than there is of you actually existing on Earth. Dang.
Oh no!
The only thing you can be sure of is the existence of your own mind. I think, therefore, I am. If you're reading this, you're likely the only real consciousness to have ever lived. I found more compelling the version that is... Oh, Death Path?
Oh no!
Is that wall jumpable? I gotta try it. You assume that a simulation is inevitable. And, you know, there's non-trivial probability that we will, at some point... Hey, you can do that. Enter into a simulation. What are the odds that you were born before that point in time? If we have an infinite timeline, chances are incredibly small. Infinitesimally small.
Oh no!
You ever just dislike controlling the body you were given or that you develop? I think being trans is a little different. Dislike my body? I think I'm very frustrated, maybe particularly relevant right now with my hip injury. I find that very frustrating. But I'm also like kind of sympathetic to my own body. I don't think my body is working against me. I think my body is trying to heal itself. Trying, so to speak. I don't know that my body has its own consciousness or ideas or desires. That is something I wonder about. Do my red blood cells have proto-thoughts of some kind? What am I supposed to do? Oh, skinny, yeah. That's... I guess. I think I wish I was tired less. You know, there's something about my body I wish I could control. Motivation and fatigue seem like two big ones. I think Mario School is probably on a similar wavelength. Am I refraining from muscle relaxers? Aren't those typically prescription? I'm taking anti-inflammatories, but nothing other than that. So even if we do go get these dumb coins, what do I do with them? You're watching Mario Maker instead of studying. This is way better than doing your homework. This is way better than studying. You're learning human psychology by investigating why did they make this crappy level. Fortunately, there are no answers. Why am I bad at the game? Sometimes, so like the motivation one, I do particularly, like, I definitely don't want to be tired. Being tired sucks. And being unable to fall asleep sucks. That's one I don't get. Like tired, I get my body has limitations, right? It needs to clean itself up, it needs to heal, it needs to recover, whatever. But why can't you just let me fall asleep when I say, hey, it's time to sleep, let's start repairing stuff? Why do I sometimes have to like lay there for an hour or two? That one doesn't make any sense. What is the evolutionary reason for being unable to fall asleep? I might have undiagnosed sleep apnea. I don't think so. I think it's probably more anxiety than an actual sleep issue. Not that anxiety is not quote unquote an actual sleep issue. Or drinking too much caffeine is probably a bigger influence, which is also related to anxiety. Mario Maker is a torture device, should be outlawed. Then how would I find my bad levels? I wouldn't. That's where you're wrong. You know what would happen? I'd start making my own bad levels. And they wouldn't be as bad as this. There'd be so many fewer moments where I'm like, what the heck were you thinking? Why were you doing that? And eventually my friends would send them my levels and be like, hey, you want to play this? And they'd be like, no. No one would play my garbage. I don't get this. I don't know what to do. That doesn't help. Less progressive? Boom boom. There's a key. How can I get back here? After I get the key, how can I get back here? I get it. Okay. Figured it out. You have to go this way. And then you come back through the warp box. Have I booed this? I have. Haven't I already tried this? Nope. And GG. I don't trust you. Woo. How am I this good at the game? I am not. It's an optical illusion. That was the first clear of the set. Oof. That is not what you like to see. Goombrat Grotto. This is a Galumba. Oh, that's fair. His chatting is devolving. Eh, I mean, I expected we'd have to ban Mario as cool when he showed up. Anytime, just like, I've said this a couple times in the past couple days because we've gotten a bunch of new first-time chatters for some reason. Whenever a first-time chatter says something weird in their first couple messages, ban you? Okay. There you go. You could probably deal with one, but he's gonna wake up. Cool. All right. Wait, we don't need this. Seemed fun.
Let's go.
Standard theme to reach the goal as Super Mario. We're not currently Super Mario.
Oh no.
I waited just a little too late. I feel like we've gotten a lot of these Timmy Time levels.
Let's go.
Short and ... sweet. We'll see if it's either. all? All? You're putting hidden crap? Ugh. Go get up there. What? What is this? Really? We have to go get those other coins first, and then go back. I'd have to go up there. Okie dokie. Ditch the hidden blocks. Make them all regular coin blocks. And then I think that would be a meh. I don't think I've used Febreze since college.
Let's go.
Art single player.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
I think I just clean stuff more often.
Let's go.
When were we playing Farming Simulator 2011 together? 2011.
Oh no.
I would think that's funny if it weren't for the fact that I've seen so many speedruns where that's the only real solution. So this is like an anti-fake speedrun. There's gonna be a hidden block on that one, and that door can be a soft block. That pathway is gonna be fake. All right, I get your concept. I'm not gonna boo you for it. If you give me one, I won't boo you for it. Then you pull that.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
I don't know, man.
Let's go.
How often would you say that you go to a store and you see something You weren't shopping for it, you're just like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. You remember the last time that happened? I remember the last time it happened for me. It was a jar of pickles. I really wanted that jar of pickles for some reason. At Costco. I bought a jar of pickles. Lasted me several months. Good morning, 305.
Let's go.
Platforming MB1. You're single so no one questions your purchases. I mean, it's still. Don't you question your own purchase? That was nice.
Let's go.
11. Versus single player. No, put foot. Yeah, there's no opportunity for one-ups. Okay.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Let's go.
Troll. Troll, where's my dev item? What did that say? Somebody has key? Boom Boom has key. Oh, there's Boom Boom. Come here. Dude, this is hard. Oh, come on. I had that. I had. You have full life insurance for your immediate family and full coverage on your big purchases, so you don't question purchases you make under $300 usually. Well, this was a $305 for pickles. You can't do this? You can't pick up a snowball right there? Bleh. You didn't know you could pick up chain chomps? And the coolest thing about it is that they will fight for you. They become friendly chomps if you're holding them. That's how I killed that other chomp, is the first chomp became a fighting chomp for me. Is this possible? Oh, it is. Get cheesed level. How dare you? Oh, we got one up out of it. Honestly, I think the midair is easier than managing that dumb chomp. Get him! Oh. Wait. Snowball. Booty, beepity, boop. Doodity bip, bip. Oh, you're right, the other key. Oops. I don't think I've ever done a stump midair before today. Come on. Okay, now hold right a little bit. Can't pause out of a door. Whew. Oh, that's another set of 10. That brings us down to 6 of these. So we're gonna do one more. After one more set of 10, we'll be down to 5. Should be able to finish Expert No Skip this weekend.
Oh no!
Do I want that spring? Or are they gonna make me triple? Oh, that's a jump.
Oh yeah, Mario time! Let's go!
Speedrun no tag. Why? To avoid the P switches? How dare you! Why did I do this? I'm dumb. It's fine. Dang. Could have got top, but I'm dumb. Two.
Let's go.
Kinda easy. Bonk. Rude. That doesn't count? Oh. I don't know who's in charge of the 5 a.m. algorithm. But we've got more than our fair share of stink. No. Now, can I just run off? Yes, it's just a run. Uh-huh. Ay, dude.
Let's go.
Cloud Fortress. Hey, what was the point of that? Where am I going now? Oh, semi-solid. I thought that was ground. What? Oh, here we go, finally. Not that door. Worth. Worth. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like there's a lot more stuff in this level that I'm not, well, seeing. I felt, because there were so many pipes and areas that seemed closed off, I was like, man, we're like 20% of the way through the level. This is going to be so long. Nope. It's just over.
Let's go.
Standard single player. You think it's just design elements? Well, now yeah, looking back, that makes sense. Oh. When are you going up there? Where are you going? This wasn't a great concept round 1. Didn't need a round 2. This one was more interesting. Ow, it got me.
Oh no.
Good morning, Lacuna. Hope you slept well. Or had a good night, whether or not you slept.
Oh no.
Oh, lines on the blue block eyes, and if so, what if they open? Here's another piece of lore slash trivia slash, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I almost did it again. Hard blocks in SMW style turn into that type of face. Or not hard blocks, but question mark blocks become effectively hard blocks. They're brown and they have those two little quote unquote eyes on them. I feel like that has to be considered the same thing, whatever it is. Does that mean that question mark blocks are alive, or they have eyes that are hidden behind the mask of the question mark? Okay, I mean, you had a down arrow, I followed it, and now it's just like, get lucky? Okie dokie.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Let's go.
Kinda hard jump. I don't think they knew about conserving fuel with twirls.
Let's go.
Have I ever heard about B12 pills? Are you talking about like vitamins? Vitamin B? Standard speedrun. Bonk. Am not dead. Bonk. I'm so dead. Wow, after all that, we're fine. Brick blocks that don't break but become hard blocks are toads that were turned into blocks by King Koopa. You're right. It says that in the original Mario 1 handbook, right? So that's what the eyes are. They're toads. Why has everybody loved this tech recently? I don't know how to do it with springs, but I know how to do it with these guys.
Oh no.
Why does Mario punch them? Well, he punches them when they're toads too. He just wants their money. Because there's no originality left in Mario Maker. So we can get like 4 of these levels in 2 days, but we can't get a single triple stack Bowser. Why is this originality that we get? What do you mean? That was perfect. You're a liar, game. It's in the zeitgeist.
Mario time.
Well, let's boo it out of the zeitgeist.
Let's go.
Standard single player. Versus? I'm sure this won't be broken. I'm sure they carefully connected all 4 lanes.
Oh no.
I was distracted by the comment. So the fact that there was a comment in this one is not encouraging. Could be somebody lecturing the level creator. How dare you? You're supposed to connect these. Level creator said, "Kek W." Or not.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
One more. Should we see if there are morning versus players? My first level. Or, you know what else we haven't done in the morning? We have done versus in the morning. We haven't tried a daily game in the morning. Please, butts. Your first level isn't a 1-1 recreation. What are we doing? It says this isn't a 1-1 recreation. Maybe their memory's just really bad. Yeah, there's probably a boat in there. Yoshi prize for winning or level over? Very nice Yoshi shell jump here. Whoa. Wait a second. We could have lured Bowser Jr. over there to smash the wall. I'm in a feisty mood? What did I say that was feisty? And that's another 10. All right. All right, one more. One last one. That's it. Last one. Bowser's Castle. And then we can easily finish it tomorrow. My criticism of the level creators is feisty? Uh-oh. Hope I wasn't too mean. Last level was okay. Soft lock? We could get up there for a soft lock if you like. Don't know why we would like. I mean, I do want some one-ups. Perfect. All right, Bowser, don't jump. Don't do it. He jumped. Fine. Have it your way and jump. Sure. Can't remember the last time we liked a level. That one was fine.
Let's go.
Drama King themed technical, something crazy. Like I don't want these comments. It also feels like a 0-1 up level. What does that say? One on the bottom left. Sucks and boo. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It seems fine. Oh wait, there's more. Could still suck yet. No! This is always the kind of garbage you enjoyed. Yeah, it seems like light precision. With a little bit of speedrun mixed in, but only a little bit. And then there's a weird random boom boom fight, but whatever. Boom boom equals boo. One-ups? They even bribed me. Shell jump. How dare you? Hey Lobster, I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Sure. I don't know if I would have liked it for the sucks and boo comment. What if it's a plant? What if that person commented and it's really their mom? It said sucks and boo on their level so that other people give them pity likes. I've been had. Oh no. This doesn't look like expert at all so far. Like what? Now this one's probably getting a boo. What do you mean? No arrows on this one? I didn't want to do that. Well, we can go on our victory ride. Even though we didn't win. You really just fly the whole way. All these arrows are not real.
Let's go.
Boom, boom. No sucks and boo comment on this one. Infinite fire flowers? The only way that I can take down a Boom Boom. The only fair test of skill with Boom Boom. It's too powerful. Oh, we're zooming. I'm so impatient. Sure, what's in your pipe? Nice. Love a good bribe. This feels like normal. It is normal. What is this? Well, there's two kinds of levels in expert. There's normal levels and super expert levels. No such thing as an expert level. And easy levels. Puzzle solving, single player. You've been away a long time. The new weird meta thing that people are doing a lot, we've got like 4 of them the past couple days, is flipping through stuff, especially springs. Using P-switches and POWs. Oh, cool, I really wanted to start over. Uh-oh. I don't have a key. Bro. Mm. 10 months. I don't know that I could summarize 10 months. It's because I don't know everything happened in the past 10 months. E-switch. This may not have been... smart. Oh yeah, in the past 10 months, I should say, everyone all of a sudden decided that new meta is good levels, so nobody uploads bad levels anymore. Everything is good now. The only bad levels that get uploaded now are old levels. Where's the goal?
Oh,
Alright. How did I get up here? Fine. No, it wasn't that hard. You know what? Whatever. Well, you see, the trick hidden in my statement is all the bad levels are the old levels. Turns out there's only old levels. There we go.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Let's go.
Full circle. Eroin. I feel like you can make. Probably not. What do you mean? Yes, just throw a spring in a random spot. Congrats. Good job. Do I do it again? Nope. Not there anyway. You are just hopping in the stream. What's on the menu? Expert run? Right now we are doing expert no skip. I don't know what's next. Only good levels. All that's left. Game has been purged of the bad. In order to save server maintenance costs, Nintendo decided to remove the like button. It was doing nothing but wasting server space because nobody was using it. Oh no. This is bad. That one's on me. I take credit for that one. That one's also on me. I don't think they want me to have this spring. Mm-hmm. Thought something would blow up. Sure. No explosions? Oh boy. Make a 3, which will definitely happen, definitely. Going to only allow people to like super like levels. Those will automatically play all the sound effects and have the Luigi helper feature. Wow. It's definitely what I need. Your uncle works at Nintendo? Wow. Your uncle, is your Uncle John Nintendo? Or Hero? Hey, good morning, Dan. How you doing? This looks like an anti-soft lock, but you know the thing about anti-soft locks? They only make sense if you have a checkpoint. Your legal name is Lobster Nintendo. I'll try not to dox you. Some guy at Nintendo was named Bowser. Doug Bowser. I thought there were 2 people named Bowser, actually. I could be mistaken. Alright, what is these? What are these? What do you want from me, level creator? I have suffered enough. Let me leave, please. My humble request. Imagine the level creator's response is to spam the big farts sound effect. Ooh, what's that? Cram. We can do this, right? Muncher. Yeah, had a feeling. So, there's probably a dev bomb in here, right? No, my spring. Hide. Wait. I just realized. You know what happens? The on-off gets flipped when you go to Mole Town. Also, we know we can just do this now. I actually had a few laughs at troll levels today. There's some funny stuff. That wasn't far enough in. I have to go all the way there? I mean, I could P-switch midair over those guys, but yikes. Really? I feel like there's no way that's the solution. Hello, Twitch users. One of your favorites is the troll music level that played one of the popular troll meme songs over and over again. I want to say I've seen that. And like the song gets super annoying by the end. I want to say, I'm not totally sure. Well, here we go. Oh, I thought it was custom soundtrack. I didn't. Dang. Can you dislodge a stack of moles by kicking it at them? Like if it hits their feet? Oh, there was the chicken dance one. I vaguely remember that level. Didn't Sugar Falcon play that for like hours or something? Oh, it was the song that never ends. This is the song that never ends. This goes on and on. It was a troll level that featured that. I remember that. There's nothing in here. I need a power up. I need anything. Anything, friend. If you wouldn't mind. Speak friend and enter. How about no moles? Unless, is a regular spring jump enough to get over 5 moles? I don't know, man. A midair would do it, that's for sure. I just feel like this wouldn't be an expert if the answer was midair over ambush moles. Like there's just like a hidden mushroom somewhere. Comments are on. So whoever beat this, not leave the solution for me. I hit the bottom mole. That's impressive. Mm-hmm. Anything here? Nope. Oh, dumb. I don't know, man. I am out of ideas that make any sense. What? What? What happened to him? Do I just run right and then run left? I could remember. There's just like no indication. Like, this is a terrible troll level. It's not funny at all. It's just like, what do you do? I guess you just keep guessing and losing lives until something happens. I run right as fast as I can. Despawn them, come back. This blows up. I hold left. Through this door, and great. Of course, there's spikes behind the goal. It seems like this is safe. Zero out of 10. Terrible level.
Let's go.
Las Piranha Yant. I bet it. I bet. Is this real? Platform like right here, right? Nope, that's not it. Sorry, the take button only works during... I should have turned that off. It only works during the segment that we had dedicated to that. No one-ups. Alright. Whatever. It requires that I route my controller through my PC, then over to my Raspberry Pi, and then to my Switch. I don't have it set up.
Let's go.
Oh, no need to apologize. I'll just refund you later. As long as you don't spam it, then I'm not going to refund you, and you can just burn your points. But I'll refund you later. No put foot? You have got to be kidding me. Imagine taking left, not right. Chat has gone soft. Well, they did it while I was in a room where I needed to go left to go back to the level. I don't know, man. There's nothing. Nope, didn't work.
Oh no! Oh,
Really? That was so good. Is this how our run dies?
Oh no!
I don't think I can go under that. Why are these here? Ugh.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
"12-second loot check." I don't know what the cannons are about. There's nothing up there.
Let's go!
20 seconds.
Oh no!
I don't know, my brain did not process what was happening in this level. Still got that triple. That was super sloppy. I did not deserve that win,
Time!
in my opinion. Kind of a neat little speedrun though.
Let's go!
Alright, last level for expert. Then I need to decide what to do next. Standard no tag. Oh. Nope, that's not the answer. It's way too high. Uh-oh. I saw you. How badly do we want a cheesy pow? Whatever, I'm out. Definitely not letting go of this one. The one-ups are just not flowing today. Oh, that's 10. Wow, I went fast. All right.